Wait, did Stranger Things final season rip off Digimon? I kinda think Stranger Things stole its ending from Digimon Zero Two. And I'm not the first one to make this comparison. I've seen others pointing it out on Reddit, Instagram, Blue Sky. Some are just making memes, but others being more serious. I think these 4 key connections are all kind of valid, leading me to seriously wonder if Digimon Zero Two was an inspiration, deliberately or subconsciously. Let me walk you through it. Oikawa and Henry's child kidnapping schemes. Both series feature a final villain who is a relatively unassuming human possessed by an evil monster, intent on bridging worlds and using kidnapped children to do so. Oikawa from Zero Two first uses Ken Ichijoji to do his bidding, having the Digimon Emperor build control spires to upset the balance between worlds. In Stranger Things, Henry/Vecna first used Will, like a spy, to build tunnels through Hawkins in his sleep, both using kids for an infrastructure plan. Eventually, when Plan A fails, Ken and Will return to the light side, rejoining the main cast of protagonists. Henry and Oikawa then go on to Plan B, which involves kidnapping a larger batch of local children. The kids are then used for 2 things, to bridge worlds and to power the monster within Oikawa and Henry. 2 worlds and a 3rd revealed. Both shows deal with a cast of characters hopping between the human world and an alternate dimension of some kind. A world that the general population is unaware exists and that is full of hostile monsters. In the final act of these shows, we discover a 3rd dimension. In Zero Two, it's the human world, the digital world, and the world of dreams, while in Stranger Things we have Hawkins, the Upside Down, and the Abyss. Both end with a showdown in the newly revealed 3rd dimension. 2 groups of heroes with sibling connections. We also can't ignore that both Zero Two and Stranger Things feature massive casts of characters that fans generally divide into the younger kids and the older kids. Davis, Ken, Kari, Yoli, Cody, TK, Mike, Will, Elle, Max, Lucas, Dustin, and a couple of them have siblings that connect to an older cast. Ty, Matt, Izzy, Sora, Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, Robin. So you've got 2 groups of kids separated by age/grade, along with a few of the parents in prominent roles, uniting to rescue a batch of even younger kids from a Pied Piper-like villain, a monster disguised as a human. And turning the story into a novel, the one that broke my brain and had me going, so it is just Digimon. At the end of both series, we get a time skip flash forward and learn that one of the younger kids grew up to become a published author. In Stranger Things 5, Mike has written a book about his childhood adventures in the Upside Down, and of course in Digimon Zero Two, TK grew up to become an author, penning a series of novels about their adventures in the digital world. I understand Digimon didn't invent this, doesn't own this trope, but after everything else I mentioned, the Oikawa-Henry connection, the kidnapping plot, and the late game reveal of a 3rd dimension, I could not believe Stranger Things had Mike do the TK novelist ending. So what do you think happened here? Did the Duffer Bros watch and rip off Digimon Adventure Zero Two, or is this a hilarious coincidence? At the time of publishing this video, the Duffers are 41 years old. The Digimon Zero Two finale aired 25 years ago in 2001, when the Duffer brothers would have been about 16. That may have been just a little above Digimon's original target demographic, but not by much. The idea of teenage movie buffs with a soft spot for anime watching Digimon in 2001 does not sound impossible to me, though there's nothing online suggesting they watched or even know what Digimon is. The most you'll hear the Duffers talking anime is in a video Netflix Japan recently released to promote Stranger Things 5. In 2025, the Duffer brothers visited Kojima Productions in Tokyo, where they talked about their anime influences. Quote, "There was so much focus when the show came out about our influences, Spielberg, John Carpenter, Stephen King being the big 3, but Matt and I, when we were young, we consumed just as much Japanese culture, both anime and video games, and all of that influences us just as much. The big ones being Akira, Elfen Lied, video games, Silent Hill really influenced the whole look of the Upside Down. So the Duffers do consider themselves fans of anime, but as we all know, liking anime doesn't mean you've watched every series ever. Personally, I'm torn. I lean towards this is something of a hilarious coincidence, but it would not surprise me at all to learn that someone involved in this Stranger Things finale grew up on Digimon Zero Two. Did you notice these similarities when you watched? Do you see them now that I laid it out for you? Or do you think it's all a reach? Let me know in the comments, share the video if you thought it was interesting. Thanks for watching and see you next time.